What is up, Facebook? What's going on? This is Dave Simney, your 12-minute mentor, coming live from New York City. That is it. Sometimes, guys, you got to just hit record and see what happens. Hit the live button and don't even worry about how you look. Just come in and get it done. So, guys, I'm going to lay out everything that I've done in the last 2 years of how I have built a six-figure business in 6 months marketing on Facebook. I'm not a guru. I'm not selling anything. I'm not trying to get you to join anything. I may ask you to follow my 12-minute mentor page, but as you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from. I know it's late at night where some of you guys are. If you like what you're hearing, or you've got a new team member, or you've got somebody who's got to hear this, tag them in this. I'm going to lay it out here in about 10 or 15 minutes. Everything you need to know to be up and running in Facebook. I was inspired tonight because a good friend and a business partner, we got to hang out tonight. We got to go around the city, and we got to eating at Lady Gaga's dad's restaurant, Joanne, up in Midtown. And we were talking about Facebook and just how easy it is, but how the secret is not in the system. The secret is in the consistency. And then he was kind of like, well, what should I do? Where do I get started? And so I just said, look, let me do this comprehensive video that you can tag people in. You can share it with anybody for the dummies, okay? Because I was a Facebook dummy. I was one of the last people of my friends to sign up for a Facebook account. I didn't think you could market on Facebook. I didn't get it. I didn't want to make a fool of myself. Drop a like or some fire if you're the kind of person that I was, if you didn't want to make a fool of yourself. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to share again with you. So why am I qualified to train this? This is not going to be a sponsored ad anywhere. I'm not going to try to sell you my marketing funnel. I'm not trying to get you to jump into my business with me. I'm just going to tell you why am I qualified? Because I came from the corporate world of direct sales, and I went into the field over 2 years ago, and I did it traditionally, marketed traditionally my business for the first 4 or 5 months, and I got to just kind of a plateau. And I'll never forget, I went down in my month number 5, I went down about $700 in volume. And in this business, if you're not growing, you're dying. It's a business of momentum. And it really took the wind out of my sails. I was ready to quit. And I just decided, you know what? I'm going to embrace Facebook because everybody says going live and posting and building relationships on Facebook is so important. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to embrace it. I'm not going to be afraid of it. So here's what I want you to do. Again, I want you to share this video, all right? And I'm going to do a raffle tomorrow, all right, tomorrow night for $50 Amazon gift card for everyone that shares this video. All right, I'm going to give it away tomorrow night, $50 Amazon gift card for anyone that shares this video. Why? Because I'd love to get to 1,000 views, but more than anything, my first Facebook Marketing for Dummies got about 1,000 views, and I know it added a lot of value to a lot of people in direct sales, a lot of realtors, a lot of people who just needed to get back to basics. There's a lot of people out there that use terms that most people don't even understand. Some people don't even know that Instant Messenger is a separate app or anything like that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it down for you. Again, why am I qualified? Number one, I was in direct selling corporate for a really long time. Number two, when I transitioned to the field and I built traditionally, I didn't see the success I wanted. Number three, I built a 6-figure business in 6 months using these techniques that I learned from all the best people out there. I studied everybody, most of whom are in my company. I watched all the videos, I did all the training, and then I put it to work on my team. So it works. I now have a $2 million annual business selling our collagen and clean living products. So that's why I'm qualified. And again, let's get started. Okay, guys, like and share and join my Facebook raffle. I'm going to give you $50, whoever shares this video. All right. So let's get started. The first thing is what is the system I'm about to share with you? The beauty is it's not a system. The secret is in the consistency. It's about daily activity. I met with the folks at Facebook over a year ago, and they quantified this for me. The video I did after that meeting got probably 5,000 views. Everybody wanted to know, well, what's the secret of Facebook? And really the secret was real, authentic content, not sales. People don't want to be spam. They don't want to read their Facebook feed like an ad. So you have to come from a place of relationship building and networking. It used to be you have to go out to networking events and luncheons and one-on-ones and buy people meals and everything else. Now you have this world where everyone's on Facebook, so you're going to use it to your advantage. So it's not about a system. The big secret is about consistency. So let's get started here. The first thing you want to do before you even get started marketing on Facebook is what I call pimp your profile. What does that mean? Ask yourself this question: would you follow you? Are you somebody that somebody would click on and say, wow, that person may add value to me? That doesn't mean being fake. That doesn't mean taking some crazy picture with bunny ears and a Lamborghini. That's actually crazy. What you want to do is take a real good headshot. Make sure you look good in that picture. Don't put pictures of 18 people or your political slogans on your Facebook profile. Put it right there for your main picture, a good picture of yourself. Second, to pimp your profile, what you're going to want to do is that bio description. I would say 90% of people aren't using that little bio. All people care about if you friend request them is what's in it for me, why should I care? And they're going to take one look at your profile. If you're lucky, you're going to get about 4 to 5 seconds of their time as to whether they accept your friend request or they decline it. I decline more people than I accept, not because I'm trying to add value, but because they look like freakazoids. All right, don't be a freak, don't be a perv, don't be weird, don't be political. Just keep it real and put a really nice, good profile shot, and then use that bio. Tell people in 4 or 5 words what you're all about. I'm a Jeep lover. I'm an adoptive mom. I'm a Christian. I'm a social entrepreneur, and I am a lover of life. Go look on people's profiles. You'll notice that bio. And it's even better if you use some emojis. That catches people's attention. People like to communicate verbally. So pimp your profile. That's the first thing you want to do. So number 1, here's the system, all right? And again, it's not a system. It's about consistency. Again, if you like what you're sharing, drop it in. Let me know where you're coming in from. Everybody who shares this video, you're like, wait, is this going to be a good one? Just trust me. This video is all you need to know. Share this video and tag anybody in it. For anyone that shares the video, I'm doing a $50 Amazon gift card tomorrow night. I'm going to award it to anybody that hits share. Why? Because I want to get this information out there. I want people to know how not to be a dummy on Facebook like I was. All right. So step 1 is you want to add 5 to 10 friends a day. Facebook tells you who to be friends with. All right. But the rule of thumb is click on their profile and find out if there's somebody you would want to be friends with in real life. Because just adding friends, now I'm going to tell you, some of you are guilty of this. I'm guilty of it. There was a time when I had just wanted to play catch up and I hadn't added my 5 friends a day for like 3 days. And I literally took the Facebook suggested friends list and I just went add. It was crazy. I went straight down the list. I didn't even look at any of them. I felt really wild. I was going to rent a video and not rewind it. It was crazy. But what you want to do is just click on the profile, make sure there's somebody that's either in your target market or somebody that you think would match, somebody you would want to spend time with. Look for people better than you. Look for people more successful than you. You know, don't go out there and look for losers. That doesn't mean everybody on Facebook is a loser, but there's a lot of freakazoids out there. So add 5 to 10 friends a day, but do it carefully. Make sure there's somebody that fits with, you know, what you are looking to get out of Facebook if you're going to use it to market any business, not just direct sales or network marketing. If you're marketing your mortgage business, your car sales business, I don't care if you're a doctor or an accountant. I don't care what you're marketing on Facebook. Facebook is a vehicle to build relationships. So add 5 to 10 friends a day, vet them, and make sure you just add cool people because freakazoids will never be cool. All right, number 2, the next step is you want to post at least 2 to 3 times a day. A lot of people, admittedly, just can't get in the habit. You want it to be like brushing your teeth where if you're not posting on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social that you're using to market, it should feel weird to you. It should feel like you're going to bed without brushing your teeth. So you have got to do 2 to 3 posts a day about your personal journey. Make it fun. Nobody wants to have their Facebook feed look like an infomercial. So if you're posting 2 to 3 times a day about your product or business, whoa, hold your horses. Stop that stuff. All right, what you want to do is you want to post 2 to 3 times a day about your personal stuff, your journey, your life, the things you like, a motivational quote, the weather, whatever it is that you find that would add value to somebody's life. Remember, the number 1 thing you want to do on Facebook is add value. If it's a political rant, if it's a weird, dumb picture, if it's explicit, if it's going to offend somebody, chances are you probably shouldn't go ahead and post that. Try to be diplomatic, try to be cool, try to be fun, try to be inspiring. Like, build your brand. You're not here to build your company's brand. You're here to build your following. This is your friend list. So 2 to 3 times a day. Keep it fun and share your journey. I've seen so many examples of good, valuable content. All right, so anyone that's coming on board, again, if you haven't heard about the raffle, tomorrow night I am doing a $50 Amazon gift card for anyone who hits the share button. So share away if you like what you're hearing and tag your teams. All right, the next thing you need to do is post about your product or business about 2 to 4 times a week. Now, some of you will post a lot more than that. I get it. Some of you may only feel comfortable once a week. That's fine. But the key is to not overwhelm your friends and your followers with just your product. Once you've let the cat out of the bag and they know what you're doing, they already get it. When you have a risk of like burning people out and then clicking that unfollow button. So if you're always posting your product. The other thing is when you're posting about your product or business, guys, here's the concept you want to remember. Write this down. Create curiosity. They should be asking you what you're doing. How do you create curiosity? It's so easy to just post a picture of your product out there and whatever your company special is that month and whatever your marketing message is that month and put it out there on Facebook. Again, if it's going to look like an ad, just don't do it. Now, do I break that rule? I absolutely have. When there's a deal that's too good to be true and maybe once every 2 or 3 months I might do that. But as a rule of thumb, those types of posts should be only in your private customer groups and people that have already opted in to hear about your company's product. Don't put it out there on your personal page because you'll burn people out. Now, again, I'm saying 2 to 4 times a week. So what you want to do is not show the company name. You want to share the story, share the results, share your journey. Or if you want to show the product, turn the bottle around a little bit or the product around so they don't see the company name. Don't give the business to Amazon, for crying out loud. That is your network. Don't give it away. Don't let people go search somewhere else without buying you. And then once you get a comment, the next step is to respond to every single comment. You want to thank them for commenting, thank them for liking the page, and then interact with people. And ideally, if you've done your post the right way, they're going to say, what is it? What are you doing? How long have you been using it? They're going to ask you questions about your product or business. And then you take it over to private messenger and you shoot them your link, shoot them the code for your product or business, and shoot them all the info in private messenger so you don't spill your candy in the lobby. You don't want to let your cat out of the bag. You don't want to get naked on the first date. Guys, I see so many people doing this, and I think it's not a good strategy. This is just my opinion. By all means, if you're brand new and you're posting every day and you're showing your product and it's working, great. But I promise you, it can't sustain forever unless you're constantly building new groups, all right? Like and share this if you like this value. All right, we're getting through this. So this is some valuable information. The next thing you want to do is you want to instant message 5 to 10 people a day. You say, well, what am I instant messaging? You're going to instant message people when it's their birthday. Most people instant message people by a comment on their feed. Everybody does that. But when you go over to instant message, maybe I know Michelle Barnes, she sings happy birthday to people. She did it to me. I thought, oh my gosh, I'll never forget that. If you sang happy birthday to every person on your friends group that was having a birthday, whether they were a friend or a stranger, you better believe they're going to remember it. Now that's crazy. Some people don't want to be crazy, possessed to just crush their business, going bonkers, singing happy birthday. That's fine. But find your own little niche. When you're instant messengering someone, you want to find something personal. Give them a compliment. Say, hey, I love your profile picture. Hey, ask them a question. Engage them. It doesn't have to just be on their birthday. And if you're out there in Facebook groups doing this the way that you should be. So for example, I market liquid collagen. So a good group for me would be Fit and Fab over 50. So I joined the Fit and Fab over 50, even though I'm actually 87. Just kidding. My product works, but I'm only 43. But if I joined Fit and Fab over 50, I would be friend requesting people that maybe I commented and interacted with a little bit. Why? This is my target market. Then I friend request them. Now I can messenger them. I'll comment on some posts. Maybe they like my post. Maybe we're interacting. Now I take it over to Messenger. And I'll explain our 3-bucket system before I end because this is the A to Z guide, all you need to know. So if you want me to do this, I'll do it right at the end. If you're sharing this, remember, you're entered into the $50 raffle. All right, so you want to complement them in Instant Messenger. And remember, Instant Messenger is a separate app from Facebook. Why? Because Instant Messenger is where the relationship is created. It's where you can have private conversations. It's where relationships are built and trust is formed with your prospects, with your people. It's where they discover what kind of character you have, what kinds of things you hate. In the 60-second voice clip that you're allowed to leave on Facebook, you can actually hear their voice and find out if they're authentic or maybe they're just trying to be a huckster. People are skeptical now more than ever with the internet and Facebook and everything else because everyone's trying to sell something on Facebook. So the more that you cannot be attached to the outcome and you can just simply send them a nice, positive message, asking them a question, giving them a compliment, complimenting them, and focus on creating a relationship. Now, when somebody has responded to your post, your curiosity post, or the one about your product, asking what you're doing, and you're commenting, going back, Instant Messenger is where you send them the information. So most people that are marketing on Facebook that I've seen, including the 6-figure monthly earners, are using Messenger and Messenger groups more than they're actually on their Facebook feed. Why? Again, because they're directly connecting with people. Messenger is better than a text because most people are on Facebook. You can see if they read the message. You can see if they're online most of the time. And you have a direct response to them as opposed to text messages or the archaic version of phone calls. All right, last but not least in our system, and then I'm gonna do the 3-bucket system and we're gonna wrap it up. Last but not least, you need to go live. You're supposed to go live often. Now, some people, I know a lot of people have objections to going live. I didn't like going live when I first started. I certainly am not going as live as much as I should. We're all human beings. But you need to just take that first step and get in the habit of going live. We've done with my team 30-day live challenges, and they've been very beneficial. People have come back to me and said, I'm so glad you did that challenge because now I don't have the fear. Just don't worry about what people think. You got to go out there, turn that camera on, and share your passion, whatever it is you want to go live. I'm not going to go into what to go live about, but there are websites out there, there's topics out there that people want to know about. You just got to identify your target audience, what would add value to them, and give them some information that's going to make their day better, that's going to educate them, that's going to be an FYI, that's going to be a did you know, something that's going to add some value to them. By the way, guys, share this video if you like what you hear. All right, you're going to get a $50 Amazon gift card entered into the raffle if you share this by tomorrow. All right, tag your teams. Let's wrap it up with the 3-bucket system, and I have to credit everything I'm saying today to multiple people in my company that I've been studying for the last 2 years. They helped me build a 6-figure monthly business, okay, on Facebook using these techniques. All right, so what you want to do is for the 3-bucket system, just understand this. Facebook, the main page of Facebook, the groups where you like and comment and your feed, that's bucket A. Your objective is to get people to bucket C. So bucket A is Facebook, bucket B is Messenger. It's private. That's where relationships are built. That's where trust is formed. And then bucket C is where you take it even offline, or you make it personal, or it's a phone call, or you become friends. Maybe you meet up actually in person. That's where a real true relationship is formed. You meet them at an event. It's more of an in-person thing. But bucket B is where the magic happens. So I want to encourage you, don't get distracted by the scrolls as we all do. Stay true, go over in Messenger and follow these steps. I'm going to recap for those of you taking notes so you don't have to go back and watch this again. Here we go. Number 1, pimp your profile. All right, get a good picture, get a bio going, and post stuff that's not stupid. Don't be a freak. Number 2, add 5 to 10 friends a day in your target market. Make sure they're cool. Number 3, post 2 to 3 times a day about your personal journey. All right, make it personal, keep it fun. Number 4, post about your product or business 2 to 4 times a week. It's your call. You can do it a little less or a little more if you want. Just don't burn people out. For best results, do not shove the name of your product and promotion every day in front of people. Hide the label, share stories, share results, share your own personal journey. That's what people really care about, is your own personal journey. And then the next step is to respond to every comment and post to create engagement on that post. And then take it over to Messenger, guys, as the final step. 5 to 10 people a day. Wish them a happy birthday if you want. Compliment them, and create that relationship. And then Once they are a lead on your post, send them your link in private messenger. Don't do it right there on your feed. Create FOMO. Get other people saying, well, I want a private message, and just get it done that way. And to wrap it up in less than 20 minutes, I'm just going to share, again, the bonus. Join tons of Facebook groups in the target market. They are all out there. You can search for them. Share this video if you want. I'd love you to follow me over at 12-Minute Mentor because we're trying to get to 500 people. Thank you so much. Anyone who shares this video, by tomorrow, we're doing a $50 Amazon gift card. We'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Tag someone who cares. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're watching the replay, hit replay. I'm Dave Simney, coming live from New York, 12-Minute Mentor. Rock and roll. Go rock your business, guys. Bye.